Good evening, dear students. How are you? Are you doing good? Can you hear me?
Yes, teacher, I can hear you.
All right. Only Mr. Sarhad. What about Dunya Sam? Can you hear me?
Yeah, miss.
All right. Are you all doing great?
Yeah, I'm doing well.
Thank God. Okay. So let's start tonight's lesson. We reached to lesson 13. Okay. And tonight's lesson is about road accidents. Road accidents and some new vocabularies about car, the parts of the car. Okay, some words for accidents, some tips for road safeties. Okay, we will learn some other things in this lesson. So let's go on. We have some car accidents here. Car vocabularies. Okay, the parts. Okay, what are the vocabularies? We have bonnet. Okay, do you know what's bonnet? I think boys know that well.
Yeah, it's the same Kurdish.
Yeah, it's the same Kurdish. In Kurdish, we say bonnet too.
Bonnet. Yeah.
Yeah. What about windscreen? Windscreen wiper. Have you ever heard? Yes, Muhammad?
Yes, teacher, it's the wind, like you pour it down, you see the outside. I think that's it.
Yeah, the wiper is the black thing that will clean the window. The front windscreen. This is wiper. Yes, Sarar.
Sorry, I didn't get it. Can you repeat it?
Yeah, the windscreen. You know what's windscreen? Windscreen, the front screen of the car. Can you see in the picture this one? This is windscreen.
Okay.
Yeah, and wiper is this black thing that will clean the water or anything on it. Okay, this is wiper, sorry, wiper. Windscreen, wiper. And windscreen is the same. Okay, what's what's that one? Boot. Okay, boot and wheel. Those are all parts of car vocabulary. Wheel is tire, the same, but tire is the outer part of wheel. Okay, wheel means tire, but this is inner side, this is outer side of the tire. All right, tire is the outer side of the wheel. This is wheel. This is wheel. And tire, this one is tire. Can you see the icon?
Yes, teacher, we can see.
Okay, so this is wheel, this is tire. And door handle, you know what's door handle? Every cars have door handle. The door, the handle you can rest your arm, it switched to the door. And wing mirror, what's wing mirror? Do you know it?
Yes.
Yes, can you tell us?
Yeah, it is a mirror that that we use to see back in the car and around the car. So
yes, that's it. Yeah. This is wing mirror. And number plate. This is a vehicle registration. It will register the numbers in front of you. Number plate. And we have headlights. Headlights, you know, the lights in front of the car. This is the light. Lighty pesho. Also, it says light. Look, in Kurdish, we say light too. But this is light. Heat light means lighty pesho. All right, those are some vocabularies for cars. I think you heard some of them. And let's go to inside the car. We have engine. Yes, Mr. Sarhad, do you know what's engine?
Yeah. Engine, engine is the physical machine that used for like moving cars.
Yes, that's it. So that's the machine, the engine of the machine. And steering wheel is, Hamad, do you know what steering wheel? Hamad, can you hear me? All right, Mr. Maed, can you?
Yes.
Yeah, what is steering wheel?
It is main in Kurdish scan.
Yes, that's it. But in English, you can say that is a machine that you can move the car from left to right or back to in front. Yeah?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's it. And we have speedometer. Speedometer. Yeah, what is this one? Who knows? Speedometer.
It is measure for velocity.
Yeah, it will measure speed.
Speed, yes.
Yeah, to measure speed.
By kilometer of miles.
Yes, that's it. All right. What about ignition, guys?
Yeah, it means starting the car.
Yes. Yeah, the place that you can put the key inside it. Yeah. And rear or view mirror. Okay, this is view mirror. This one, the mirror in front. You can see at the back. Okay. At the back. And gear stick, you know what's gear stick? You know all of them. Look at the picture. This is gear. And stick means the thing that you can touch it and move it. Okay, lever. Gear stick or lever. This is it. I move the icon so that you can know which one is this. And accelerator, sorry. Accelerator is that you can just make your foot on it and make the car move faster. Okay, in Kurdish we have pay benzin. Accelerator. Okay, pay benzin. And brake.
Accelerator.
Yes, in Kurdish we have it too. Yes, and brake. What's brake?
When you want to stop your car,
yeah,
so you have to brake.
Yeah.
For stopping car.
Yes. And we have clutch. Clutch in Kurdish we have clutch. Yeah, the same. Klaji otombelaka. When you just clutch the car. And horn, you know horn, okay? I know, you know what's horn. Okay, so those are some parts, vocabularies inside and outside the car. Let's go for tips for safer driving. We have some tips to do to drive safely. Okay, who can read this one? Raise your hand, please. Yes, Mr. Sam.
Yes, teacher. Always be prepared for a bad road condition and bad drive. It means you have to watch your road when you drive because of the road. Sometimes it's destroy the road, so you have to watch out.
Yeah, that's it. That's great. Okay, so be prepared. Before you get near the place that is broken or that there's a big hole in it, or there's something will come in front of you, like will come up to down, all right? The roads will be different. So be prepared before you get the condition. That's it, all right? So prepared. This is one tip for a safer driving. Yes, Mr. Serhat?
Yes, teacher. Well, I just raised my hand for the next step.
All right. Now do this one.
On wet roads, brake, steer, and accelerate to avoid skidding.
Yes.
So it's mean on wet roads, you should avoid brakes and steer and accelerations that cannot that can be used for skidding. Like
skidding, like
I know skidding. I know what this means, but I don't know how to explain it.
You can say the uncontrollable sides.
Yeah.
You cannot control it. It's wet. It's not wet.
Yeah, when this car just, I don't know how to say really.
All right.
Okay.
You can explain it as you like. When the road is wet, you have to brake and steer and accelerate to avoid skidding. You have to do those things.
Yes.
Yeah, brake, and you have to just slow down and steer. Okay.
Looking around.
Yeah, and accelerate. Okay, accelerate means I told you that yapay benzin, so you have to slow down. Put the foot on the accelerate to just slow down and have a brake. Okay, yeah, you know that more, guys, when you're driving. Yes, Mr. Serhat. Thank you. And yes, Dunya.
Yeah.
All right, can you read this one?
Okay. Watch out for the motor skills and the cyclists. Give them plenty of the space when overtaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially in our country, and on all the side, the motor skills and they are coming in the bad way. So here it says that we have to be careful and watch them.
Yes, that's it. So watch out means be careful, and overtake means before you just come out upon each other, right? So gives plenty of space before you come upon each other. This is overtaking. Before you be so near from each other and the accident will just happen. Before that happens, you just give some plenty space. All right. So taking means come upon each other. Now we have Muhammad. Are you here? No, he's not. Yes, Mr. Mu'ayyad, can you read it?
Teacher. Yes. In car parking, parkers reverse into a parking space rather than drive onto it.
Yeah. What does that mean?
It is about car parking.
Yeah.
If you want to parking your cars in the parks,
yeah,
you should be careful to return for right or left.
Yeah, you have to reverse. You know, there's R in the gear stick. We have a gear stick and there's R in it. There's D in it. There is, what else in it? R, D, P, and?
N.
Yeah, N. So you have to reverse. You put on the R to go backwards.
Yes.
Yeah, so it says go backwards instead of just go onto it. So that you can
Yes.
go when you're going out, when you're driving out, you can drive easily and just go out, not to reverse at that time. Good. Yes, that's good, Mr. Maed. I understand how you express, but you have to explain it clearly. I know what you want to say. You have to express it a little bit clearly so that the audience can understand you. Okay. Yes, Mr. Sarhat?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, can you do this one?
Yeah, sure. Keep to the speed limit. How do you not drive too close to the vehicle in front? So it is a suggestion that suggesting for driver to drive on a speed limit, like to not increase their speed and decreasing the acceleration, to be in constant level. So, and it is suggesting to not like to be close to other vehicles.
Yeah. And usually when you're lining up, for example, you are in a traffic jam, you have to hold on. But when you're holding on, yeah, as Mr. Sarhat said, you have to reduce your speed limit. Also, not to be so close to other vehicles, because when you're so close, the accident will happen. The car in front of you will stop immediately and you're too close and you will get the accident. So you have to be a little bit away. Yes, let's go to describing travel problems and accidents. When you're travel, we will have some problems and accidents. Let's know what are they. Yeah, in trains and planes, especially. What are the problems in trains and planes? Yes, we had trouble getting to the airport because we got held up in traffic. Yeah, what is the trouble? They got held up. What's holding up? Have you ever heard?
It means stuck in the traffic light?
Yes, stucking and waiting, you can say. Hold up or held up. This is in the past form, held up. The basic one, the present one is hold. Also, we can use it on phone. When you call me, for example, you call me, teacher, can we talk please? I will say, hold on a second. Okay, hold on means please wait a little bit on the line. But now here, for cars and trains, we say hold up, means stuck in the traffic light, waiting in the traffic light, something like that. Yes, that's it. Good, Mr. Sam. All right, what about this one? I wanted to leave at 8:30, that my day return was only valid after 9:30. Okay, who can explain this one? Yes, Mr. Sam, you did it. Someone else, please. Yes, Mr. Sarhat.
Yes, teacher. So I wanted to leave at 8:30, that my day return was only valid after 9:30. So he is saying I should leave now at 8:30 before my valid tickets get expired, because it is in 9:30, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And you can see the picture. Yeah, it's clear. All right. So thank you, Mr. Sarhat. That's it. He had to leave at 8:30 before the valid ticket expired. But he only went after 9:30. So he got late. All right. Some words you cannot explain in only one word. You have to explain in a sentence so that to give a meaning. And you cannot give word by word the meaning. You can explain it by your own words. Okay. And the train was due at 9:30, but it didn't get in until 10:25. All right. So Dunya, can you explain this one?
Yeah, so it's talked about that his train will come at 9:30, means that her ticket maybe at 9:30, but maybe it had some issues, so it didn't get until the 10:25.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Great. Okay. And let me just make someone read it. Yes, Mr. Mu'ayyad?
Yes, teacher.
Can you please read it and explain it?
My flight from Heathrow was delayed, so I missed my connecting flight to Palermo.
Yeah. This is a name.
Yes, it's the name Heathrow and Palermo. It is name for country, like.
No, it's a name of airport in London.
It's airport?
Yeah, Heathrow is an airport in London.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah.
His boy, it's sit down in here. It is fly with Heathrow, but he late.
Yes. Delayed.
He late.
Yeah, it postponed.
Yes. Yes.
And missed.
Yes, he late for this and miss the trip or.
Yeah.
Flight.
Yeah, he missed the flight. Yes, that's good. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. So you can. We have a synonym for delay. We can say postpone. All right. So his flight just postponed. That's why he missed the flight. All right. Good. Okay. Yes, Mr. Sam. Can you hear me?
Yes, teacher, I can hear you.
All right. Can you do this one?
Okay. My brother was meant to pick me up at the airport, but he didn't turn up. It means he came back to airport and he told his brother to pick him up.
Yeah.
But his brother don't come and even he don't turn up.
Didn't. That's
Yeah.
a past form. Yeah. You guys make these mistakes in past forms and present forms. When something happened, use didn't. Okay, didn't come, didn't appear, didn't turn, like this. Or sat down, use the past verbs and past forms when something happened. Yes, good, Mr. Sam. So yes, as Mr. Sam said, his brother promised to come and pick him up, but he didn't come. Turn up means he didn't appear up. He didn't come. All right. Okay, we have some questions here, but we didn't finish. This is not the last question. We had another things on the roads. This is part 1 questions. So the question is, do most trains get in on time or are they often delayed? Okay. Personally, I don't know because I've never been on trains. And if delayed, why? All right, who can answer this question? Yes, Mr. Serhat.
Well, the question is asking, does most train get? Yeah, most of train gets on time because they have a specific schedule. They shouldn't get delayed. If their schedule appointment, like it's if the office know one train will delay, they give another option for passengers, like they deliver bus for them.
Yeah, and also they can get another train from another city that it can pass through the city and go to have another train in the city. That means the person that missed the train can go by 2 trains.
Yeah, they get compensation like this.
Yes, that's it. So yeah, it should come on time because they will miss.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Serhat. And the second question, when did you last message train or plane? Why? What happened? It should be miss it, not message. All right. This is wrong. So when did you last miss the train? Have you ever missed the train or plane? Guys? Yes, Dunya?
No, because I'm already didn't go.
You've never been on the train or on the plane?
No.
Yeah, no. Yes, what about the others? Have you ever been? No one?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes, I have been in train.
All right. Have you ever missed it or no?
Well, we only had one problem because one train delayed, and they just we get compensated by they delivered us by buses.
Oh yeah, that's good. They solved the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, that's good. Sometimes you will miss the train or plane because it will broke down, okay, on the way. It will come up late and you will miss it, of course, because you don't get the place on the time, you will miss it. Let's go. Yeah, on the roads. Yeah, okay. This name is close to you, Mr. Sam. Like this is Sammy.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, your name is Mr. Samian, so it will be Sammy too.
Yeah.
All right, so Mr. Sammy, can you read it?
Of course.
All
We
right.
have just get back from a little trip to Spain. We stayed overnight in Malaga.
Yeah.
Then hired a car and drove up to Seville, stopping off at Osuna on the way. We loved Seville. You really must go there.
Yeah, must.
Must, yeah. We also went down to Cadiz via Jerez, but the journey was a nightmare.
Yeah, this is via.
Via,
yeah.
Okay. We got stuck in traffic jams for hours, and when we finally ended up on the outskirts of Cadiz, there was more heavy traffic. Because of the rush hour still, it was noise when we got there, we went to.
Yes. What happened in this story?
Yeah, it means there is it's a group of people, okay?
Yeah.
Decided to travel to our trip to Spain, and they are stay in overnight in just in the car, and from in the car there's a lot of traffic jams and just like that.
Yeah, they had a trip to Spain. Yes, that's it. And they stayed overnight in Malaga. And they hired a car. Yeah, on the way, they loved the place. All right. And then they would say that, but the journey was a nightmare. Nightmare was that it was bad. It was just like a nightmare. They got stuck, okay, on the traffic jam. All right, and finally ended up on the outskirts of Cadiz. This is another name. It's a city name. Heavy traffic, okay, stuck in the traffic jam. You know what's that mean? Okay, you know what that means. And heavy traffic means it was too crowded. The rush hour, again, means, in Kurdish means kati kalabalageka. So the rush hour of the heavy traffic. Okay, it was nice when we got there and we went to. It talks about the heavy traffic a lot here. I mean, the story is about the rush hour of heavy traffic. It's not about the trip. Okay, yes, good, Mr. Sam. And a road accident. We had some accidents. Let's go. Yes, I want someone read it. Mr. Sarhad, did you read anything?
No, it's the paragraph I didn't read it. So.
All right,
Okay.
not this long one.
Yeah, okay. Here is the latest travel news. There has been a serious accident on the M3 outside Winchester. It is occurred in Adjust.
Yeah.
It adjust after 7 a.m. when a van skidded on the wet road and collided with other vehicles. So this is the last news. It's explaining that a serious accident happened in the route number M3,
Yeah.
which is located on Winchester. It has occurred at 7 a.m. when just one of vehicle skidded on the road, like it is lost the control on the wet on the road because the road was wet.
Yes, they had an accident.
Yeah. So and the car hit other cars because the cars was skidded. Like yeah.
We cannot say hit it. We can say hit. The past form is hit.
Yeah. The accident has been blocked 2 lanes of the motorway. So this accident just like closed 2 lanes of the road of the motor. Yeah.
Yes.
Emergency services are the sense of the accidents, and the motorists are being advised to avoid the area. So the emergency went there, and they just suggested for others to not go to that area.
Yes, good.
And on that, and M23 and Junction 9 near Gatwick, an ambulance has broken down. So while taking an injured driver to hospital, this causing delay for the traffic on the way of airport. So it is saying that on another road, you just called M23, near to junction, near to intersection, like it is junction. It is like, ambulance has broken down. Like the ambulance is stuck within car and it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not work. Yeah. And in the ambulance, there was an injured driver who was from the previous accident.
Yeah. Oh, that's a bad thing. No.
Yeah. So the ambulance was hard.
Yes.
Should I?
Yes.
Okay. So this just caused a delay for ambulance to to get those injured to the hospital because the ambulance was broken down.
Yeah. So 3 accidents happened here. First one, the accident occurred means happened in this place, in this location. So the accident happened. A van skidded and collided with another vehicle. This is one accident. And then an emergency service came and it will broke down. The ambulance broke down. This is the second accident. The third one, the ambulance was taking the injured drivers to the hospital and it delayed because of the traffic jam to the way to the airport. So they delayed and they became late. The injuries got hurt a lot because they were late to the hospital. So 3 bad things happened in the same time. That's why we have to be careful when we are driving. All right, thank you, Mr. Sarhad. Okay, well, yes. Now, this is your beloved questions. You have to love those questions from now on. Now, you can answer those questions by recording your voices. Are these useful tips? or did you know them already? Were they useful for you or you knew them already? And do you usually brake and accelerate gently? Yes, I might personally will do it gently most of the times. Not immediately, it will be bad for you and for the car behind you. So you can answer like this. Do you usually reverse into a parking space or not? And why? Okay, why? You can say because it's easier to go out, because you like it. I don't know, it's good to do that. You can answer like this. And the other questions, answer by recording your voice. All right, guys, I have to just show you something. It's a video. Yeah, we watch it together on YouTube. Can you see the screen? All right, guys, listen and watch carefully. It's about 10 things you will regret if you don't do it when you are young. So each one of you tell me some points in those 10 points. Okay, now let's start and play. Watch carefully, okay?
Hey everyone, and welcome to Top Thing. Today, we're going to learn 10 things you'll regret doing 10 years from now. Now, let's begin. Number 1, failing to try. Just imagine standing face to face with a difficult challenge. In those moments, your brain tells you to run away. Your instincts push you to take the easy road because challenges create the possibility of failure, and failure, well, it's terrifying. But when you look back at your life 10 years from right now, you'll regret running away. You'll regret taking the easy road. Challenges and opportunities don't come around every day, and the opportunities you have right now could make or break your success. But you'll never accomplish your goals if you aren't willing to try. As you look back on your life, missed opportunities will stand out like a sore thumb. You'll fantasize about what you could have accomplished. You'll imagine what you should have done, knowing what you know now. Now, keep in mind, I'm not talking about just your career. I'm talking about all the opportunities you've ever run away from, the risks that you haven't taken, and the battles you've never fought. When standing before an overwhelming obstacle, you're plagued by the same stressful questions. What if I fail? What if I come up short? What if it doesn't work out? But 10 years from now, you will not regret trying your best. You will never regret giving something your all. Instead, you'll regret walking away and never giving yourself the chance to succeed. Number 2, ignoring responsibilities. You may wrestle with short and long-term gratification for the rest of your life. Most people do. In the heat of the moment, short-term decisions seem like a great idea, like going to a party instead of doing some extra work, or procrastinating an essay to watch an extra episode of a TV show. But when you look back on your life, you aren't going to remember that random party, and you won't remember that extra episode. What you'll remember instead are the responsibilities you ignored, the time you wasted, and the goals that you squandered. You'll regret ditching your long-term goals to chase after short-term rewards. Sure, those crazy nights might have been fun in the moments, but ignoring your responsibilities will create long-term problems and long-term regret. Remember this the next time you're struggling to stay disciplined. Each time you decide to work instead of having fun, each time you show self-control and stick to your routine, you're saving yourself from a lifetime of regret. Return it to Word!
With ClickUp, our calendars have never been
Not
more
again.
in sync. Now our project.
Number 3, following the wrong path. Are you chasing your own dreams? Who decided the direction that your life is headed? When you look back on your life, you'll wish you chose the path you wanted instead of chasing someone else's dreams. This is especially important for people who succumb to familial and environmental expectations. They never get a chance to explore what's meaningful to them because they're just too busy trying to manage other people's expectations. No one should control your dreams other than you. It's your life to live. It's your future to decide. So live the kind of life you want and don't let anyone else decide your dreams for you. Number 4, hiding behind familiarity. Familiarity is a healthy and important part of your life. Familiarity makes us confident and comfortable. In familiar places, we're often the truest to ourselves. But many people use familiarity like a shield, a safety bubble that protects them from the unknown. When you look back at your life in 10 years, you'll regret living inside that bubble. You'll be spending so much time inside your comfort zone because stepping outside your comfort zone is how you learn and grow. You have to try new things to feel comfortable doing new things. In other words, the only way to expand your comfort zone is to leave it behind. If you hide behind the same people, the same places, and the same activities all your life, you're never going to change. So yes, familiarity is important, but don't use your comfort zone as a shield. Use it like a safety net. Just take those risks, and your comfort zone will always be there to catch you when you fall. Number 5, waiting to be chosen. Are you waiting for a promotion? Are you sitting on the sidelines, hoping your big break will just fall into your lap? Countless people fail to achieve their dreams because they never actually pursue them. Instead, they wait around. They rely on others to hand them each opportunity to open the door for their success. 10 years from now, you'll regret sitting on the sidelines. You'll wish that you took a more active role in your goals and ambitions because no one else cares about your success as much as you do. You're the only one who can accomplish your dreams. So take matters into your own hands. Don't wait for someone to choose you. If you want something, go out and get it. Number 6, holding grudges. Many of us hold grudges against friends, family, and even ourselves. But no grudge is worth the emotional weight and hardship that you're putting yourself through. By refusing to move on, you're clinging to negativity, which heavily affects your everyday life. It drags you down, it sours your mood, and it damages your productivity. It adds to the stress of your already stressful life. So it's time to get rid of these grudges. You don't have to let that person back into your life. If you have a grudge against a toxic friend or partner, you don't have to rekindle your relationship. But that grudge is weighing you down. 10 years from now, you're going to wish you got rid of it sooner. Number 7, quitting right away. How do you react to failure? Do you give up when something just doesn't go your way? Many people do. They quit almost immediately. When something gets difficult or demanding, they run for the hills. In 10 years, you're going to wish you stuck around. You'll regret quitting right away. The greatest achievements in life don't come easily. They require self-discipline, hard work, and perseverance. You have to push through failures, overcome hardships, and tighten your resolve, no matter how challenging things get. Don't give up, no matter how badly you want to. Don't lose hope or stop trying, because in 10 years, you'll be grateful you pushed through the pain. Number 8, listening to your fear. Have you ever let your fears control you? Have your insecurities kept you from chasing your goals? For most people, the answer is yes. Fear and insecurity will always be 2 of your biggest enemies. Both of these emotions hold you back. Both keep you from taking necessary risks and chasing meaningful long-term goals. So here's the problem. Many people know how to listen to their fears and insecurities, but knowing and doing are 2 different animals. In the moment, you may not be able to help yourself. These emotions speak so loudly that you may not be able to think of anything else. Fear and insecurity crowd your mind with negative thoughts until you're convinced your fear will come to life. Now, when this happens to you, just think about your life 10 years from now. Future you will regret listening to your fears. Future you will wish you fought harder against your insecurities and you pushed yourself. So make your future self proud. Push yourself. Do things that scare you. Each time you overcome your fears, it becomes easier to step outside your comfort zone. Number 9, protecting your pride. Pride can hurt as much as it can help. It's important to feel proud of your accomplishments and take pride in your work, but a large ego will stop you from learning, growing, and making progress. All right, let's say you work extremely hard on a project. You pour everything into this project. By the time it's finished, you expect to get raving reviews from your boss, but it's exactly the opposite. Your boss gives you nothing but criticism. When this happens, many people ignore their critics, thinking they obviously don't know what they're talking about. but that's your ego talking. Your pride keeps you from learning from your mistakes, and it convinces you that you did everything right, even if you have a lot to learn. So, check your pride at the door. Be happy with the things you accomplished, but remember that you can always make mistakes. You can always learn more. Some of the most successful people learn new things every day, even at the top of their fields. If you're not willing to compromise your pride, then you're not willing to fail. And if you're not willing to fail, you're not willing to grow. And that's something you'll regret for the rest of your life. Number 10, giving 50%. Your ego can also damage your decision making. Just imagine you just got a boring office job. You think you're overqualified for this job, yet this is the only job that would take you. So you walk around the office like you're too good to be there. You barely try. You give 50% on everything, and you pretend that you just don't care. Well, what ends up happening? Naturally, your performance suffers, you develop bad habits, and you may eventually lose your job. Meanwhile, one of your hardworking coworkers is getting promotions and new responsibilities. They're being rewarded for their hard work and dedication. Yeah, you may roll your eyes at them, but you'll regret giving 50% 10 years from now. You'll wish you hadn't listened to your ego, because that ego kept you from caring about your job. It blinded you to the opportunities sitting right in front of you, and ultimately, you paid the price. Hey, thank you for watching Top Think, and be sure to subscribe because more incredible content is on the...
Okay, guys. Did you listen all?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so who will start and talk about some points that 10 years, if you don't do, you will regret? Who will start first? Yes, Mr. Serhat.
Yes, teacher. Well, for me, one thing, if I do not do now, after 10 years, I will regret. It is like, because I would like to study my master's degree and then I would like to continue with my PhD. So I have to start now in order to not regret in the future.
Yeah. So you have to try and not to listen to your fears and try even after failing.
Well, it's not about fears, but it is about, I think it's about like motivation and what you are planning for.
Yeah, it's about, so you have to have a plan.
Yeah.
Good, that's good. What else? Did you just collected some points? You should have write down, guys.
Well, we didn't take a note, so that's why.
That would be better if you take notes because you won't regret the points. Oh, you won't forget the points. Sorry. So, okay, that's good, Mr. Serhat. What else, guys? Do you collected some points? Yeah, did you collect some points? The others? Yes, Dunya. Can you talk about some points that you listened?
Exactly, I didn't collect some point, but it's my aim to finish my college and be successful in my jobs. That's my aim. Now I'm starting late also. From now I'm trying to be more successful in my department.
All right.
And these 10 points are talking about the points that will be success you. That's from the feed your that to let your fears and the family and the many other things that he talked about.
Yes. Okay, that's good. But after you graduated, will you let your pride to not work, and when you fail it, you'll be so proud, you will have a lot of pride and you won't just try another one. Would you do that?
Yeah, of course, I not do that. I will not do that. Of course, I'll try another way. From now, I'm doing many things, and I fail it from it. But I won't stop. Never. I will do everything to get my aim.
That's good. So quitting right away is bad. you will regret it after 10 years. You will say, why didn't, after quitting, that's okay to quit, but not quitting right away. Try a little bit. If you knew that you cannot go on with work or with the job, you can quit. But after quitting, you have to just stand up and start again. Okay, do another thing. Start over. Yeah, good, Dinya. Thank you. What about Mr. Sam?
Yes, teacher.
Can you talk about some points?
Yeah, I got some points like following the wrong path. If you if you have a dream and you started the wrong path, at the end you will be fall down.
Yeah.
So at the beginning you have to choose the right path, and you can ask it for experienced person and give you an experience about the things that you want.
Yeah.
And also I get another point for behinding your family. Sometimes as a family have a lot of have everything. So
yeah, this is familiarity.
Yeah, you don't have to say I just I will be that thing that my family wants. No, you have to choose your road, and you have to achieve your dream and everything that you want. Not you say my family have everything, I have to just like them, or my family is a poor, I will be poor. No, you have to change your different style that you want.
Yeah, so you don't have to choose the different the wrong path, and that's okay to help your family sometimes, but not quitting your dream. Yeah,
yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Mr. Sam. And what about Mr. Mu'ayyad?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, can you answer the question I asked you? We just watched a video that is about 10 things if you don't do right now, you will regret after 10 years. So one of them is about taking opportunities. Do you think when you're young, take opportunities and do things you can do, or not? Or just sitting down in your comfort zone and don't go out to learn things? What do you think?
I think about 10 years ago.
No, if you do it now, would you take opportunities, doing the things, trying new things, or you just having your comfort zone and sitting down doing the things you like, only be with yourself? Which one is better?
I didn't get what's
okay
mean.
Let me make it clearer. We have two ways. For
Yes.
example, you are young now. You have two ways: whether you take opportunities and try new things, going out, doing new things, or sitting down in your comfort zone at home, doing the things you like playing PlayStation, for example, reading some books, going out with friends, having fun with your life. But after 10 years, you will regret. So which one is better?
I think it's in every human or people go to out and look about what's happening in out. Yes, it's better than in home.
Yes, so going out, learning new things.
Yes, it's good. Not everything about book or book, no.
Yes, why is it good to go out and take opportunities? For what? I mean, it's good for what?
Life, it is it's not theory.
Yeah.
It is job. It is
lifestyle.
Yes, it is everything. If you get down, in any world. If you
Yes.
can get up, go get up, and you're success. If you get down and don't get up, it is not good.
Yeah. So it's okay sometimes to fail. Well, don't make your proud to go over you.
Yes.
You don't have to expect a lot of things. For example, I'll get this one, I'll get this one. And when you cannot get it, you'll get a depression, you'll get sad and you get down. No, expect a little bit, 50-50. Expect not too much. And when you go down, rise up and start again. That's okay. Yes, Mr. Mayor, thank you. And guys, we didn't talk about something, holding grudges. Yes, Muhammad?
Teacher, I have something to say.
Can you hear us?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, you were late.
I know, teacher, I have something to say. Teacher, now I think I have to go. Like, I will leave this Zoom meeting forever. Like, because I have schools, you know, I'm in school. I'm in school. I have school till 3 hours, like 3 a.m. I can't.
Yeah, I teach at school at 3 a.m. too. And I'm as tired as you are. I teach 7 lessons every day.
Me too, but I can't. If you just give us one homework, I think I can do it, but I'm not sure about my sister. She can't. It's impossible about her.
Okay, now the homework for today is only answering the questions by recording your voices. One homework.
Okay, I'll ask my parents about this, then I'll answer you, okay?
Okay, you can send the homework to not lose the mark.
I might leave this course. That's why.
No, don't do it. We are in the 13th lesson. Only some lessons left. We are in the week 4. Only 2 weeks left, mean 8 lessons. So don't lose it. It's okay for the homeworks. You can do only one homework.
Okay. I'll think about it.
All right. Yes. So guys, let's talk about only one point that is left, is about holding grudges. So holding grudges means don't hold hate in your hearts. Okay, that will just weight you down. When after 10 years, you'll regret holding grudges. You'll regret why I didn't just let it go sooner. Okay, you won't hold it like that. It will hurt yourself. It will just weight you down yourself, not the person that you hate. Your inside will destroy. Okay, the person that you hate doesn't, that person doesn't know anything what's in your inside, but your inside will destroy, you will hurt yourself, so don't hold grudges. Whoever you hate, whatever you hate, let it go and forget it. Okay? Now, I think that's enough for tonight. Do you have anything extra things to say?
No, thank you, teacher.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you too for participating. Now let's end up the meeting. Have a great time. Bye-bye.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.